Hi, I'm Heather Havenwood. Have you ever met someone that could talk for hours on the subject of their knowledge that they know, their life lessons, their wisdom, their experience? But the moment that you say, you could get paid for that, they freeze. It's almost like suddenly their voice just locks down, freely flowing and just locks up. Like I've been there personally, and I bet you have been there too. Today, I want to talk to you about soulful sales, turning your voice, your frequency into wealth, your wisdom into wealth. If you lean into this message today, you'll stop seeing sales as scary. You'll start seeing your voice as enough and stop seeing your voice as not enough. You'll begin to see that your wisdom, yes, your wisdom can create abundance for you and healing for others. So when you embrace soulful sales, and when my clients embrace soulful sales, you realize it's not about pitching, it's not about scripting, it's about authenticity, it's about alignment and awakening and ascending. It's not even about being techie or AI. It's about letting your God given frequency call in the people that need you. Yes, need you. The promise is simple. If you embrace this, you'll see your knowledge turn into income, story into influence, and your voice will turn into wealth. See, I believe that our voice is a frequency, just like music is a frequency, and certain music attracts certain people, right? There's some music I turn on and I just turn it off. I can't even be with it. Some music I turn on and it just feels like me. So Louise Hayes once said, prosperity begins with accepting that you deserve it. Let me say that again. Prosperity begins with accepting that you deserve it. In other words, money doesn't really flow because you hustle harder. I know that's what the bro culture teaches you, but money doesn't flow when you hustle harder. It flows because you align your energy with your worth. You can't attract wealth if you secretly believe you're not worthy or you don't deserve it. Makes sense, right? There's three kinds of pillars, or what I call steps: awakening, alignment, and ascending. See, here's the shift. You are already worthy. You're already valuable. Your life experience is your currency. It's true. So let me tell you a story about my client, Dawn. Now, Dawn is brilliant. She is an amazing organic marketer. She's been on TikTok. She has this ability to build a community online for years on TikTok specifically. But here's the thing. She's over 50 and she carried this internal belief that I'm too old, I'm not good enough, time has passed, my wealth isn't worth anything. So even though she built a community on TikTok, she wasn't getting monetized. Who here knows someone who has amazing content online, but they're not monetizing it? She poured her heart into her content. She built a following. And so because she wasn't monetizing it, she really did feel deep down that her voice was not worthy. She kept asking me, why are people just not going to my link and getting on calls with me and booking thousands of dollars? When she woke up to her truth that her knowledge was helpful, that it was valuable, she began to turn her content into an actual offer. I began to work with her on her offer and turn it into a community. Community connection collaboration with of like mind is a frequency. She started leading women through their own healing, specifically around a relationship with a narcissist, abuse, and the trauma. And here's the beautiful part. She's getting paid, right? She's getting paid for her wisdom. She's no longer just giving and giving and giving and giving and giving. She's receiving. And that's what I want for you. So let's be real. How many of you are pouring your heart into your voice, your time, your wisdom, but not receiving the wealth that matches it? Most of us are pouring our time, our energy, our voice into something, and yet we're not getting paid. That's what I want to remind you today. I want to talk to you today again about soulful sales, turning your voice and frequency into wealth. Now, some of you are thinking, Heather, that's great for Dawn, but I'm different. I'm not techie. I hate sales, and I don't even know where to start. I got you. So let me tell you something. Sales, when done soulfully, is not about tech. It's not about cold calls. It's not about DMing everyone that's on your Instagram or TikTok list. It's not about tricks. It's not about manipulation. It's not about any of that. Soulful sales is about you being in your voice, in your power, and in your frequency. Did you know a fact? Of course, I asked AI about this, but if you really think about it, you know it's true. AI can do tasks. It's true. AI can do writing. It's true. But AI cannot create. I want you to be with that. I can't actually create something in existence. That's what we humans do. We are the creators. We are the frequency. Think about it. Think of it this way. Your voice is a vibration. It literally is a frequency. It attracts the right people when you let it. You don't need to beg. You don't need to push. You don't need to chase. You stand in your value and in your worth. You share your personal story and you invite people in. Again, awake, align, ascend. So let's lock this right in right now with some affirmations. So let's say them out loud with me. I am valuable. I am worthy. I am wealthy. I'm abundant. My life and my experience are valuable, and I am here to impact others. Yes, you are. And the moment that you live from that particular frequency, I am valuable. I am worthy. I am abundant. My life and experience are valuable. I am here to impact others. The moment, again, you live from that frequency, your frequency shifts, your sales shifts, your life shifts, your wealth begins to flow. Let me say it again. I want to talk to you today about soulful sales, turning your voice into frequency into wealth. Now let's make this practical. Here are 3 steps you can take. 1, own your personal story. So write down the key life experiences, lessons, or wisdom that people come to you all the time for. It's right there in your head, isn't it? Pops in. This is your currency. This is where your value sits. Now, not what society says, not what society tells you is valuable. It's where your value sits. And it is time to monetize that value. So step 2, package it simply. You don't need to be techie. Start with a simple workshop, a coaching call, or a small group or a community. Don't overcomplicate it. People are not paying for tech anymore. They're paying for community connection and collaboration. So I'm right now helping my students and my clients build their community through micro events and using the power of school and go high level. It is simple. I give them step-by-step instructions, and I actually give them step-by-step, what I call snapshots, done for you, really easy. Here's the thing. People don't pay for tech. They pay for transformation. So yes, I give people the technology done for you, so you have to think about it. But what I'm really doing is helping you have a transformation of your wisdom, your value into wealth. That is a transformation. Step 3, invite, don't sell. Who here has been invited to a party? Everyone loves to be invited to a party. I mean, it's a party, right? And you got to bring a gift, and it's still a party, and you love to go because we love to be invited to a party. We love to be invited into something that calls us and it's an alignment. If you're invited to someone's birthday party and you were no longer in alignment with them, would you go? Probably not. But if it was someone that you really adored and you haven't seen in a year, would you go? Because you know the people at that party are going to be in alignment with them. And if you're in alignment with them, you're going to be in alignment with the people at that party. Same thing. Soulful sales is an invitation. It's you saying, I have something that can change your life. Would you like to join me? That's all it is. When you shift into this, sales no longer feels icky. It no longer feels pushed. Okay. It no longer feels scarcity. When you do this, you'll stop resisting sales and start receiving wealth. Let me say that again. When you stop resisting sales and start receiving wealth, when you start to get in alignment and start inviting people. So let's recap. Let's bring it back one more time. I'm here to talk to you about soulful sales, turning your voice into frequency and into wealth. Your voice matters. Your story matters. Your frequency matters. And your wealth will flow when you align with your worth. You are valuable. You are worthy. You are abundant. And your life experience is your currency and it is valuable. And the world is waiting for you. So step into it. I hope that you walk in your truth and may you receive what is already yours. And may you boldly share your voice into the world. And if you're ready to take a deeper look and take your voice to millions, I invite you to join me in my upcoming webinar where I'm going to help you turn your wisdom into wealth. Your time is now. You are ready. Your wealth is waiting. So say it with me. Dear Goddess, I receive wisdom today. My time is now, and I am ready. I hope to see you soon. Check the links below, comment below. Tell me what you think of being soulful sales. Tell me what you think of sales in general. Hope to hear from you soon. Bye.